an amazing place where you can start your startup for the very first time. When it comes to counting the GDP, India becomes one of the 9th largest nations to host companies and to start your venture. When it comes to purchasing parity, India stands at the top, so it is relatively easy to open up a venture in India for the very first time and conduct your startup. With the help of this article, we will present you to the top 4 places in India which are ideal for you to open up your startup for the very first time. Top places in India for starting your venture: Bangalore. When it comes to managing the business mogul, then we can count our options on Bangalore. This amazing place located in India has been the house for about 5 out of 8 unicorn business. Big company names such as Flipkart, Ola, Inventiva, Quaker and Mu Sigma are all part of the Silicon Valley of India. Bangalore is an idealistic place for your startup for the feature mentioned. The capital structure of the place and the infrastructure is on point. Known as the Silicon Valley of India, there are around large companies that have already made their base in Bangalore. There are IT hub sectors and a lot of other based retail brands whose headquarters are located in Bangalore. It is an amazing place both in terms of beauty and cash. The entrepreneurship of the people and the hostile environment gives away the perfect startup culture. It is a good place for businessmen to start their venture for the very first time. If you have ever been to Wall Street, then you might know the feeling that you can fathom from there. The cultural expansion is top right here. The city has the highest reach for the HSR layout to Kormangala recently. Now recently, Paytm has opened their service in Bangalore and is considered to lay down a deposit of about 5 million for their new brand opening. Bangalore is the hotspot for emerging new lines of business and further. Now moving on to Mumbai, if you have seen and roamed the city, you know the streets of Mumbai are filled with the hustle of daily crowd and people from every single place coming to a place to find their living. Mumbai is the 9th most popular city in India and is the breeding ground for new work spheres since there is a lot of technical hub in this place and most of the business moguls have already structured their brand here. Mumbai can be known as the city of the millionaire. A lot of actors and actresses are from this place and they have built their mansions from all around to live in luxury. But the IT hub in Mumbai is off-sided since most of the riches are found from the entertainment industry here. The IT hub in Mumbai is still growing and lacks a bone and a backbone for the proper structure. If you have a startup plan indicating towards the entertainment and media industry, this is the place to join. The city has about 43% of the maritime income. This means that the city is the largest import and export corporation, have accounted for about half of the riches of the city. It is a perfect place for a person to learn the pioneers of the trading sector and build a startup that dwells from the same nature. SEPZ is the new economical law that is based in Mumbai right now. The startup culture is a new found scenario in Mumbai since most of the IT hubs are taking their interest there. The new laws according to SEPZ states that every single startup can have their respective businesses ethics which can be ruled to the memorandum for commencement, and if you have heard about Haptic or even WizRocket, then you must know that these two startups are founded from the gullies of Mumbai itself. Mumbai is the second largest city in India which accounts for about 63% of the profit made from the ever-growing messaging apps. Since Mumbai is the land of the youth, it is a perfect scope for tech startups to find their place. Now moving ahead to Hyderabad. In some ways, it can be said that Bangaluru's gain has been Hyderabad's loss. Both are accounted to be one of the most growing cities for IT and leading tech hubs located in India. About 67% of the business related to the IT sector has been conducted right over here. Hyderabad is a perfect place for your startup mostly if the product or the service is based on tech related. The ecosystem has faced a crisis back in 2008, but with proper financial aid and management by the government during the time, Hyderabad has managed to stay on top of the list. The thriving community and the startup culture in Hyderabad have made it the perfect place a breeding ground for IT hubs and tech-related companies. This amazing place has a promising future for all the leading companies and even new companies who are looking forward to expanding. Now Nalsar, Uber and even ISB are the origins of Hyderabad. These leading companies have accounted for about 56% of the total leading scales of this place.